How much construction is too much construction? All right, so today we want to talk to you about two big developments that are going on right now in Daytona Beach and Ormond Beach, Florida.
You made it to the Living in New Smyrna Beach real estate channel. We're about 20 minutes south of Daytona Beach, about 40 minutes south of Ormond Beach. It's still in our neighborhood. We consider it our backyard. My name is Chris Shores. This is Tim Loomis. We are business partners, owners of White Whale Real Estate. We go over all things real estate, fun, and local. So if there's anything that you want to be in the know about, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow.
And also, if you could tell us where this is at, we'll personally buy you a beer. Comment below. All right, I'm gonna start with Ormond Beach. So I don't know if you've heard of Ormond Crossings before, but it is a massive, massive, massive development that's going on in Ormond Beach. It is right along the Ormond Beach Municipal Airport, stretches into Flagler and Volusia counties. This is a 3,095-acre development, so gigantic in size. I don't know if you remember, it was initially annexed by the city back in 2004. The first major development in there was the Security First Insurance headquarters, which was a $38.2 million project that was completed in 2019. This development is expected to produce 5 million square foot of commercial space, industrial, mixed use. It's a planned mixed use development, and it's going to create over 11,000 jobs, adding around $42+ million in local property revenues locally. So $42 million, that is a whole bunch of money coming to the city. That's why it's always such a fine balance for cities to have just the right amount of growth. You have too much growth, people are upset. You have too little growth, people are upset. Basically, the city never wins. But what I'm getting at is it's gonna be massive. So with all this development, we need more homes. So Meritage Homes is a major developer that is going to be putting in roughly 2,500 single family homes. On the property, there's around 743 acres of wetlands. For all of us out there, wetlands are very important. You know, Florida, storms, flooding, very important not to impact these. And Meritage Homes said that they're only going to have to affect roughly 8 acres. With Meritage Homes being very conscientious of how they're impacting these wetlands and all these environmental concerns that come with the new development, there's also things that come with the need of having such a large community. So Volusia County Schools is actually eyeing the location for having another school that's going to be K through 8. So obviously you have all these houses, families, and kids. You got to send the kids to school, right? And they're proposing over 45 acres of parks. So that's really nice. You know, a lot of the builders nowadays are putting the homes very close together. So it is always good to have a nice amount of green space in a new community. Also, if you've ever worked with a site planner, with civil engineering, working on a development or anything, whether it's big or small, you already know that a lot of the time traffic is a major concern. So they're talking about having widening Timber Creek Road and then also having a better connection to US 1 to help alleviate some of the traffic concerns. No matter what, with growth, more traffic, it is always a daunting thought, but there is ways to mitigate it, and they're working on that as well. It sounds like it's going to be just a beautiful development.
Let's talk about Daytona Beach, in particular the Silver Beach Condo Hotel. This has been the center topic of fiery debate among developers and local citizens for a while. And recently the Planning Development Board has given the project its blessing and is essentially recommending to the City Commission its approval. They have recommended the rezoning of the property, which would allow for the 25-story hotel building to be put where it's at. So this decision has sparked outrage among the community on the anti-growth campaign folks or the local citizens. The main concern here is that they feel like this decision has been made in favor over big developers, and overdevelopment is going to be the onslaught of what's going to happen with this big hotel going up. So they just think that the issue is not being addressed for the local citizens that are actually living, working, and playing in the area. So there has been a lot of give and take on this proposal process so far, and what we're coming to is seeing that's happening is that the hotel proposer is offering or suggesting that they have a lower height, fewer rooms, and larger setbacks that should help to accommodate the area a little bit better. And I think what's trying to happen is everybody's trying to find the middle ground to make everybody happy, which, as we all know, is a very difficult thing to accomplish. But it does seem to be that that's what the overall goal is between the city, the developers, and the local resident. Now, keep this in mind, just because the Planning Development Board has approved, or not necessarily approved, approved, they've recommended this to the city. The city commission is the one that is going to be responsible for ultimately voting the approval or denial of this project actually moving forward and happening. So just because the Planning and Zoning Development Board gave it its blessing and said, okay, we think this could work and could be a good asset to our community, does not mean that the city commission is going to vote yes for it. So if you are looking to make a change, whether it be yes or no, please make sure you make it to your city commission meetings and let your voice be heard. In other hotel news in the Daytona Beach area, the board has also recommended the rezoning of the Echo Suites and extended stay program by Wyndham. This project is being led by the Juku brothers as part of Wyndham's initiative project to help support Black entrepreneurs in the area. And this project is supposed to break ground in early 2024, and it's located on Bevel Road in Daytona Beach.
All right, so a lot of development going on in the area, particularly north of us, but a lot of just stuff going on in New Smyrna Beach too, and the whole Volusia County area. What are your thoughts on development?
What are my thoughts on development?
I think you all should just leave and go back to where you came from.
I'm scared to say. I'm pro-development if it's done the right way. I think there's, like I said previously, earlier in the video, there's a fine balance between too much and too little. We have to have growth, but it has to be done the right way. I'll just leave it at that.
Responsible growth.
Responsible growth. So
Yeah.
That's it, guys. How do you feel about it?
I like to be
I think
responsible.
the world wants your opinion too.
Yeah, I think we should be responsible. Hey, Frank and Denise, say hi.
Say hi, guys.
Frank and Denise are getting set up for the Girls Night Out event tonight on Canal Street. Get some shopping done, November 30th, 2023. So by the time you see this, you will have missed it.
You would have missed out.
Next year. That's it. So yeah, responsible growth. I think we need to have it. It's like, you know, if you take a fish out of the ocean, you put it in a bucket, and you don't ever change that bucket's water, the fish is going to die. So we need to keep some circulation going on. It's a little analogy there for you.
We got a freaking poet over here
Yeah,
today.
I know,
All right,
Confucianism. So yeah, I think we need to have it, but responsible, and I think that's it for this week's video.
That's it. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Drop a comment below. Friggin' smoke signal, send some flipping pigeons, whatever it takes, get our attention. We're happy to help you however we can. Have a great week.
And if you haven't eaten at Big Joe Subs, this is the man right here in the corner of Canal Street and US 1.
Do it.
See you guys next
What time
week.
is it? What time is it right now? It's about 3 o'clock. Little traffic update for you. Canal Street. That's all we got.
About to be an island traffic jam here in a minute. All right, guys, that's it for real this time. See you later.